Lakeland Dark. What's up everybody, Eric here from y.t.p.c. Today I'm going to be looking at this Dark Fire Kentucky blend from Samuel Gawith. So let's take a look. Alright, so today I'm looking at Lakeland Dark from Samuel Gawith. They say it is basically the same as 1792 Flake minus the tonquin, so it doesn't smell like old lady. So there you go. It is a broken flake. It is pretty dark. It's almost black. It's not totally black. The scent is very interesting. It smells like a really ginger heavy gingerbread. It has a slight vanilla note in there as well. And really it kind of smells like garam masala for those who cook with Indian spices at all. So there you go on that. It is a very interesting scent, even though it is not actually topped with any flavoring. It's just dark fired Kentucky leaf and some Virginias in there as well. As far as moisture level in the tin, it is a Samuel Gawith. They tend to be on the moist side, so it is definitely higher than you would want. So you're definitely gonna have to dry it out a little bit, but don't dry this one too much, or you get some kind of some burnt flavors in there. You want to keep a decent amount of moisture in it and just smoke it really slow. So let's get this lit up and we'll get some tasting notes in here. So while I'm lighting this, be sure to hit the subscribe button down there, hit the like button. Also, I always read all the comments, so if you have questions or anything, you can leave comments and feedback down in the comment section. Also, I've opened up a Discord channel for those who are interested. That's down in the description below. So right off the bat here, I'm going to smoke this close to going out, so it's going to be light, and I'm sure I'm gonna have to do plenty of relights, but I wanna keep the moisture level decently high to help transport what little sugars there are in here into the smoke. It's really not that sweet at all, so I just like a little bit of sweetness in my smoke, so that's what I'm going to do to try to keep that there. For the most part, it's really a dark, smoky note, but not like the campfire-y smoke that you get from like y.t.p.c. It's more of a hardwoody smoke. More of a spice barbecue. Those garam masala notes, those ginger notes really come in there. And then, yeah, the finish is just kind of a light smokiness, a decent spice level feeling in the palate. So a little heat build up too. So I'm gonna get smoking this down, and I know that there are some changes coming up, so when those happen, I will let you know. So today I am smoking a pretty old Talamona. I believe it's probably from the 80s or so. I actually picked this up on eBay for a super low price, probably about 15 or 20 bucks. I'm a big fan of it. As you can see, it's a little bit of a sandblast, and it had a lot of sand pits in the briar, so it has lots and lots of flaws, but they didn't fill the flaws, so I kind of like that kind of look. It's just like a really, really flawed pipe, and I kind of dig it. All right, so I'm about a third of the way down the bowl here. There's still that touch of sweetness, and I think that's because I am smoking it more on the moist side. I have had to run a pipe cleaner down it twice already, but I kind of expected that. I want to keep that moisture in there to keep those sugars getting drawn out by the moisture into the smoke. So I'm okay with that. Flavor-wise, you're looking at that hardwood smokiness. Some of those Indian spices are still in there. The finish goes into a smokiness with a touch of anise in there. And also, there's a touch of plain graham cracker. If you like chew on a graham cracker until it's complete mush, you get that slight. It's kind of a it's a spiced kind of aftertaste. Yeah, so there's that in there. And then also the heat buildup on the palate has definitely subsided. There's just a touch right in the back. I have had to relight this a couple times. And that kind of the smokiness, graham cracker gets punched up on the retro Hale. The retro Hale is slightly on the harsh side. It's not super smooth. It doesn't feel like air going through. It definitely got a bit of a tingle on there. But I am smoking it on the lighter side, so that's definitely helping. If I was smoking this full blast, it'd probably burn like hell. So that is where we stand at about a third way down the bowl. I will update you if anything changes. Hat of the day today, I'm wearing it's just a Chinese brand. It just has a bunch of letters on Amazon, and it only comes in this one color on Amazon. It is on Amazon Prime though, so you think that there's some sort of connection. But if you click on the brand, you really get nothing else. So if anybody knows anything about this brand, please let me know, because the tag is in Chinese other than where it says made in China. I really like this hat. It does have ear flaps for those who are interested. But the thing I like most about this hat is it has good structure. Like you can see I'm pushing it in and it pops right back out. So it has nice structure to it, and it's not just super floppy. So if anybody has any information on this brand, I would like to get a few more colors of this particular hat, because I really, really like this hat. So check out the link down in the description to the Amazon link. And if anybody knows anything about it, please message me, because I'd like a few more of these. All right, so I'm pretty much at the end here. It's going out on me. One thing I really want to stress is when you're smoking a blend like this, you know, heavy on the Dark Fire Kentuckys, I'm thinking of like HH Bold Kentucky and HH Old Dark Fired. You want to smoke them close to going out. Let them go out if you have to, because if you just smoke them away, you lose a lot of that sweetness. And unless you don't want that sweetness around, then you can just go crazy. But smoking them nice, low and slow is really the way to get the most enjoyment out of this blend. Just to say, this isn't a super huge pipe, but I've been smoking this for about an hour and a half. That's how slow I've been smoking it. I've had about 10 relights, according to the matches that are sitting in my ashtray. So definitely something to look at through the end of the bowl. Flavors stay pretty much the same. You get bursts of a fruity sweetness once in a while. You still have that anise on the finish. You still have that hardwood smokiness as the main body, that touch of coffee as well. So yeah, just low and slow, and you should be okay. So there you go. This has been a review of Lakeland Dark. Thanks for watching, everybody. Be sure to like and subscribe. Comments and questions down below. I read them all. There's also a Discord server that is opened up. That is in the description, and I will see you next time on Tea and Tobacco. See you guys.